A lot of people going to be very dressed up, very fashionable over the next couple of days, getting ready for Ottawa Fashion Week. Joining us right now on the set, and I love her story, and there's so much to her, is Korto Momolu. Great to have you here on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I probably should say welcome back, because while home was really Liberia, this was the first place that you came to when you were able, when you got out, where your family was able to come to, and it's full circle.
Yes, I mean, to be able to come to Canada and make it home. I mean, I was here for over 20 years. This is where I started my fashion roots, and you know, this is where it welcomed me into the new world. You know, just showed me that even after tragedy, life can go on, and you can be anything you want to be. But I'm glad it was here because it was a place that was full of culture, and it embraced my culture. It wasn't somewhere I could kind of hide where I was. It embraced it, and that helped a lot.
To embrace, you know, a young woman coming here, coming from a very different situation in Liberia. There was a lot going on for you to be able to get here in the first place.
Yes, I mean, my family was able to flee, and then leaving Liberia, Canada was the only country that took us in as a family. The United States was actually going to break us up a little bit for a while, so Canada actually said that all of us could come together, and that was really important for my parents, for us to be together, because it was such a tough time. And we were already here in school, so it just made sense, you know.
It's been wonderful to see what you've been able to do. Your passion, even from a very young age, was to be in fashion design, and as a designer and an artist with so many different things. You had the opportunity to come here to Richard Robinson.
Yeah.
Although your parents fought it for a little bit.
Yeah, they did. You know what? In tragedy, like, my parents never even knew how talented I was. It was actually when the war happened, just being at home, being depressed, I used to just get in my sketchbook, and my mom found it by accident one day, and she's like, "I'm so sorry, I didn't know you had this talent." So she shopped my book around to so many people because we lost everything in the war. And there was a lady at church, Martina Todd, I hope you're watching, I love you to death, because she paid for me to go to design school. She thought I had so much talent, she didn't want me to wait, and then it would just, you know, end. So she wanted me to go right then and there. So I was able to go and fulfill my dream right here in Ottawa.
Starts here in Ottawa, and it has taken you around the world. So let's, you know, it is amazing. So Project Runway was a huge stepping stone for you, and then heading back on the show as an all-star.
Yes.
Take us through some of that.
Well, you know, Project Runway was one of those shows that it opens you up for so much. And it's a show that is respected. It's a reality show, but is respected. And I got to show my work to the world. Every month is shown in another country. And to finish, you know, second place was huge for me. I got to show at Bryant Park, which is part of history now. You can't show at Bryant Park anymore. And to me, that was the prize, to be able to show at the top of my game where all my idols were able to do. When I did that day, I was like, you know what? If I did this, I can do anything. And I can be just like Ralph Lauren or Calvin Klein or...
Well, I think you're on your way. I think your product's being noticed. We can take a look. I know we have some footage, you know, showing it. What's it like to know that your stuff is showing at New York Fashion Week?
That's the cream of the crop. I mean, when you can show at New York Fashion Week, you're showing like the DVFs of the world that, hey, I might not be in Lincoln Center, but I'm showing the same day as you, and I'm right behind you. So I'm right on your tail, I'm right on her heel. So it's amazing for me to do that and to show every season since Project Runway. And that's actually the confidence that show gives you. It makes you feel like it's possible. A lot of designers feel like because they're not at that level yet, they can't. You can do anything you want to do, and my story definitely tells you that. You can fall as many times as you want, but it's how fast you get up, mend yourself, and keep going.
And I think you've kept going and learning each step of the way with each show, with each, you know, new opportunity. These are your designs. So where is your style? Like if someone were to ask you to describe it, I've looked through all of the lines. There's so much to it.
My girl is confident. You know, she walks in the room and she's not cocky, but, you know, her outfit says, look at me. I demand your attention right now. It's high style. It's high fashion. It's something that you put in your wardrobe and you don't just put it away after the season. It's like a piece of treasure. And it's something that you wear out and you know when you step in it, it gives you confidence.
Well, and your colors too. I saw there was a lot of oranges. That seemed for you was
love prints. And, you know, my girl isn't just tall and thin. She's curvy. She's like me. She wants to wear clothes that fit her body. And I've totally understood that from Richard Robinson. I remember my very first skirt, Richard Robinson had to come up and tell the designers and the teacher how to make a skirt for a girl that looks like me. And that was crazy to actually have the boss come up and show me how to like design for my body.
But it needs to happen because only you know 0.01 of the population look like the models that we see at New York Fashion Week. You're taking part in Ottawa Fashion Week. What's it like to come home in that sense?
It's amazing. It's full circle now. I'm coming home to actually show at Ottawa Fashion Week, show my collection, and just show all the designers here that you can be me. You are me. You just have to do it. You just have to want it bad enough. And to be able to do this, at this capacity, it's amazing for me. I'm actually going to Richard Robinson this morning to talk to the students.
Oh, they're going to love
just so
it.
they can touch you. Sometimes you just touch somebody that's been through stuff and lives here, grew up here, and made it happen.
And it's possible. I think
possible.
You know, the dreams are possible.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank
Best
you
of
so
luck at the show. Your show will open up Fashion Week this Friday, Salon San Marco,
Yes.
when Ottawa Fashion Week gets underway. You can check out all that information on her website. It's tons of stuff.
Yes.
You're probably going to start to get some orders in, by the way.
Yes. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook.
Online orders.